Okay. So we have discussed yesterday doing the where using the where class and sort by, right? I mean order by doing the ascending and descending. Whatever the columns we require, we can use those columns, right? And we have just started with the aggregate functions min and max, correct? Now, okay, so we will discuss same thing with the little bit different on the data with the okay, aggregate level we will discuss. Okay, so now if you see here, okay, I'm just creating a one table, very simple table, okay, and we insert the data there as well. Create table, table name, okay, employee number, number, data type, it is mandatory. Let me know if the letters are very smaller. Yeah. And let me, oh, okay, and comma, hmm, employee name, hmm, it should be varchar 2. Okay, already we have discussed why we are using the varchar 2, right? And salary, okay, this is decimal, 10 comma 2. 10 comma 2 means 10 is the length and this is precision. Okay. And comma DEPT number, department number. This should be number. So I'll give number 10. Okay. And this is the my syntax. Okay. So I'm just creating a table here. Okay. Table got created. Hmm? Now table is created, but there is no data, right? Freshly we created. Now, if you want to see the data, whether it is there or not, you can see the data here as well. Okay. Empty. There is no data, right? Okay. So now let me insert few samples. Insert into EMP values. I mean, here we are inserting data manually, but in real time, you no need to do because you will get the data from the table or you will get the data from the files. For practicing purpose, we are doing these things. Okay. Otherwise, we will not do. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Uh, Kumar. Okay. Salary is 2010 something. Okay. And department. Hmm? Let me insert like this. 1 to 4 here, 4,000. Okay. Also 1 to 5 and that. Mhm. And similarly, I will insert two more records. Okay. 1 to 6. Another. What is the department? 20. Okay. And here, Vinod, 20. And here, Venkat, 20. And I'll give one more line. In 29. Venkat, 30. Okay. I'm inserting the data. Data got inserted. We can see it here. Okay. Number of rows are inserted here. And now, if you select the data, if you want to see the data after insert, right? One second. Okay, you see, here you have a Kumar, salary, and a department. Now, I'll copy this data. I'll download this data here. Data got downloaded. A file. Okay. Now, if you see here, this data, whatever we have here, so department wise, if you need a sum of salary, for example, okay, total department, how much money we are spending department wise, and department wise, how much salary we are paying. So if you want to know what you need to do, you have to aggregate the data, right? For example, here this department, I'll take one more example. You are constructing a building, okay? And in the same building, there is a community, and you are parallelly, constructing the two buildings. And here you have some employees, and there also you have some employees, for example. And when you are the main person who is investing the money, and you have 100 employees, here also you will have 100 employees, okay? And to identify, how will you identify for each building how much money I am spending to the laborers? How will you identify? You will give some building name or building identification, correct? So similarly, building is your unique column or unique name, so that yeah, building one, I am paying this much money every day to the laborers. Building two, I am paying the money every day to laborers this much. How will you identify? So you will have some calculations, right? It means, for example, for building one, if 100 employees is working, for each 100 employee, you are giving 100 rupees per day, for example. Okay. Then 100 employees into 10, 100, right? If you calculate, you will get the total amount of one building. Similarly, here also, department wise means, okay, one unique department wise, okay, this is your department, and how much money you are, how much money, how much money you are spending. So if you take this unique and if you sum this data, then you will come to know how much amount you are paying to the each department wise. So to do that, you can do the by using the aggregate functions with the sums. Okay. So let's prepare the query and see, here itself. So to do that, generally if you see, I'll write first a simple query, sum of salary, hmm, okay, as total salary from EMP. So total salary of the employee table. Okay. For each, it does not matter how many employees are there. It does not matter which department are there. Okay. Your total amount is 62,070 paisa you are spending in this employee table. Okay. For employees. This is total. Now, if I want to see for each department wise how much money I am spending or how much salary I am paying to the employees. So to do that, what you need to do? You have to use aggregate functions. This aggregate function, what we have used already here, we have used. Yes, but it is giving us to total salary of that employee table. But what is our requirement is? Our requirement is give us the salary at department wise. Means each department how much salary we are paying. So to achieve that, what we need to do? We need to use group by class. Then only you can able to achieve this. So department wise you are saying, right? So I'll use the DPT number. Hmm? Okay, I have used here. Will I get the result after using this? No, it says DPT number is not a valid group by function. Okay, then what we need to do? You have to use group by and DPT number. I told you already, okay, in the in last call itself, right? So whenever you are using the select statement, that column mandatorily we have to give here. Okay. For example, if you are giving here e name, okay, then also it will not work. Why? Because you must have you have to give this column name also in the select statement. Okay. Group by means whatever the columns you are assigning here or whatever the columns you are mentioning in the select statement, those columns needs to be used in the group by. Then only the query will run properly. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Now, I just see here. Okay. Now I am running the query. Okay. See here, each department wise. Okay. For department 20, total sum of salary 48,000 we are paying. Okay. And for department 10, 10,030 paisa we are spending. And for department 30, only one employee we have, so 4,000 we are giving. If you see here, it is the same result. Now for department 10, if you sum the data, okay, here you sum department 10, how much? If you see below 10,030. So to achieve that also, what we can do, we can use. Why is this not enabling? Okay. So if you see here, you will get the sum here. Okay. Here you can see the sum, count of records and the average. Okay. You can see it here. Okay. Where I'm pointing out. If you see below, okay, after selecting that, you see 10,030 paisa. if you select 20, department 2020, 48,030 paisa. You have only one department of 30, so you have a 4,010 paisa. Similarly, you got the exact result here as well, right? So this is how we will use the aggregate functions by using the group by. Group by also it play very crucial role in, a crucial activity in the SQL. Okay, so this is also very important. Now we have taken total salary here, right? Now I want to see how many records are there each department wise. I mean, how many employees are there? So to get that count of star you give or one total employees at department wise. Okay. And in the department, okay, if you see here in the department, for department 10, who is having the maximum salary? Hmm? Both of them are having the maximum salary, Vasu and Venkat. But it is the same, right? And who is having the less salary? Kumar is having the less salary, 2000. But in department 20, who is having the maximum salary? Nazir is having the maximum salary. Now to get maximum and minimum, we can use the min max function as well. Okay. Now this is the count we have taken, right? And you take the minimum of hmm, minimum of salary hmm, as min sal comma max salary as max sal hmm, average salary. You know how to calculate average salary? I hope everyone knows average salary. Okay. Now, by in single statement, we can achieve all these calculations. What happened? Group by department number. Okay, I must get comma here. You see, for each department, total salary for 20, 48,000 we are paying. Total employees 3. If you see here, department, how many in department 10, how many employees are there? 3 employees are there. Okay. And department 20 also 3 employees are there. Department 30 only 1 employee. See count here you see 3 employees, 1 employees, 3 employees. Minimum salary in department 20 is 4,000. Okay. For 30, 4,000. For 10, 2,000. And maximum salary is you see here. Okay. And average. You know how to calculate average? Total salary by sum of salary by total this one total salary by divided by employees, right? We do the aggregation average so that you will get the average salary of each employee. Okay, so like this we can use the okay maximum of department. Now this is the result by using only one column, right? Now I will use here ename. Just wanted to just check. Okay. Now I forgot to give a name here by mistake. Okay. Will my query execute means no? You will not get it. Sorry. What happened? Why this got executed? But here hmm,
సెలెక్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్లో ఇవ్వలేదు కదండి ఈ నేమ్.
hmm? Sorry.
సెలెక్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్లో కూడా ఇవ్వాలి కదన్న.
That is what I'm telling. Why here it is behaving like this? Generally, it should not give. Okay. why it is giving the result here. Let me do one thing. Okay. Hmm. Why we are getting this again? Hmm. Generally, we should not get the result. Take number. Only if you are not giving a column, then it is throwing a sum of salary. Hey. Hmm. How come this is giving errors? Hidden feature is not like. We don't know. Okay. But actual syntax is this one. Okay. You have to use like this. Then only this is the right in interview. Okay. Generally, this kind of questions they will ask department wise total salary. Total salary is nothing but your sum of salary. Okay. Keep that in mind. Sometimes they will mention that total salary. Total salary in the sense, okay, you have to use the sum aggregate function. Okay, that is very important. If you are not using sum or if you confuse that, do we have any total function means, so you will be doing these silly things. Okay, so please remember total salary is nothing but sum of salary. Okay. If it is total salary, if they don't mention any department or anything, then just a simple sum of salary of entire table. Hmm? In case if they are mentioning that department wise or department name wise, location wise, whatever. So you have to use the column name. Hmm? Now I am giving the e name here and the same name here also I'm giving. To see now we got only three records here, right? 10, 20 and 30. We got the three results. After adding here, let's see how many records it will display. See, it won't add up any additional data, whatever the data we have in this table, that only, but it will aggregate the data based on these two combinations. Okay. Hmm. Now you see already we have a 10 records, we got the 10 results as well. Okay. So this will check the combination of these two. Okay. 10 Venkat. Do we have a 10 Venkat here? 10 Venkat. Here we have a 10 Venkat. Okay. And something like that, do we have anywhere? Venkat we have, but department is different. Venkat we have, but department also here different. So it will print entire, I mean, this combination, it will print this combination and with a single record. Okay. So that is the reason you got the single record here. 20 Vinod. Do we have any combination of 20 Vinod? Only one record we have. In case, if we have another record, okay, now if you see here, I am inserting same 130 here, 130 Kumar and department 10. I'm just and executing this one. Inserted the data. Okay. And for 131, 131 also, and department 10 here. I'm just giving like this. Okay. $40. And now if I run this, okay, you will get different. Okay. Now you see, you got the same 7 result, but the combination you have is here Kumar 10. Okay. So here, if you see what is the salary of your Kumar is having here is 4,000. Okay, 4,020. Now this 4,020, whether is it having same or different? Earlier we have a Kumar 2,000 only, right? Okay. But now with this combination of Kumar and department 10, we have a two entries. I'll show you. Do we really have a two entries? Let's see. Okay. I'll take this sample. Hmm. I'll download this data so that I'll show you. You see here, okay, Kumar. Kumar department 10. Kumar department 10. When you sum this to, how much it will become? 4,000.20. So this way it will look for entire data. If these combinations are satisfied, then the data will be aggregated. So here we have a Kumar and 10, and here also we have a Kumar and 10. Then when you are aggregating the data in these two combinations, this will be aggregated. Okay, this one. If you are using sum, it will add up 4,000. If you are using the min max, you will get min max of this one. If you are doing the average, you will get the average as well. So same result here you can see in the run console. You see here, Kumar, when we have executed this one, right? Hmm? When we executed this one, you see the salary for Kumar is department 10, 4,000. You see 10, Kumar 4,000. But if you go with the employee number is different. Okay. But whatever you have given in the aggregate function, aggregate, you have given the department number and department name. So these two combinations, it was aggregated the data. Okay. So like this will be aggregated. For example, okay. Now by mistakenly or knowingly, what I have done, I have given a employee number here. Okay. EMP number. I have given an EMP number. And now I am executing this now. Okay. Ename. Ename select clause neither are aggregator nor in the group class. Okay. Now it is throwing an error. So what we have to do? We have to use this in aggregate. Okay. How am I? Now you see department 10, department 10, department 10, department 10. And it has given employee number wise. Employee numbers are sequence, right? Right? Sort ascending. Okay. Huh? 10, 123, 10, 10, 10. again you have a 10. So if you see here, you will have a total salary. Okay. So like this, it will work actually. Any more than one column, you can give in aggregate functions. Okay, more than one. These are all aggregate functions. Nice. Yeah. I missed it here, and here also I missed it. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. See, we got each department wise. This is the one employee, right? We don't have any duplicate record. So we got the result like this. In case if we have a employee also duplicate, okay, then yes, you have only that is only one entry here, right? For example, if I add a duplicate record, then this will become double record. It means actual amount is 4,000, right? Here total salary. Now I will execute again. I will insert one duplicate record here. Okay. And I will rerun the query so that you can see now 8,000. Okay. For the department 10. You see department 30. Where is this? 8,000. Minimum salary, maximum salary, number of records. You can see it here. Okay. Because the combination of 10, department 30 and 29, we have a two entries. So it has taken the count also, total department wise. Okay, count actually. So like this, we can use the aggregate functions. Do we have any aggregate functions apart from this means? No, these are the aggregate functions we have. Okay. So whatever we have selected here, right? These are all after using the, particular column level. If you want some minimum, maximum, then yes. But in interview, this is the mandatory question. Okay. You have to be very, very hands-on experience on the group by and where clause and sort by. I told you yesterday, okay, sequencing of classes they will ask, okay, which whether select will run first or where it will run first or order by will it run first or group by will it run first or having, okay. So these things they will ask in an interview. And this aggregate functions, the sum of salary, total salary, minimum salary, each department wise, maximum salary, each department wise. This, whenever you are attending, SQL or Snowflake, if they are touching the Snowflake and SQL, they will ask mandatorily, they will ask this question. Okay. Without this question, there won't be any interview. That is for sure. Okay. They will ask this question. So please practice very well and with multiple scenarios and whenever if any scenario comes, you need to solve, okay, using this aggregate functions if there is any related to this scenario. Okay, then you will be easily explain to the interviewer. Okay, what kind of scenario they will provide, no issues. You need to understand the concept, and based on the concept, you have to prepare a query, because in an interview they will ask you to share your screen, and they will ask write a query also. Okay, then you need to open the notepad and you have to type. You need to prepare a query based on their example. They will give you the example, and accordingly you have to prepare a query. Okay, so these are the aggregate functions. Okay, now any questions here? Anyone? Hello. Okay. If no questions, then let's jump into window functions. Okay. So window functions are also similar, but those will have a unique combinations. What unique combinations we will discuss now. Okay. Please join the another link we have, right? Because we have only 1 minute now. Okay. After that, and today Jakir will give you the different type of sample data and output. You have started. Okay. Now let me open here. New file. Okay. For example, you have a record 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Why it is going like this? Yeah, no problem. Select the database. Yeah. Okay. You have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, something like that you have. So if you want to know, if you want to generate a sequence number for this one, okay, to get a sequence number like 1, 2, 3, 4, to generate a sequence number, okay, we have a function called window function, which is called, row number. This row number, what it does, it will generate the sequence number of these records. Okay. How it will generate, that we will see. For example, you have a 1 million records. 1, hmm, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Some millions of records you have, something like this. It will generate the sequence. How many records are there? 1 million. It will generate the sequence for 1 million. 2 million. It will generate the sequence for 2 million. Like this, it will generate the records. And for example, you have a duplicate record like this. Okay. Still, it will generate, sequence number 1. Okay. Sequence number 2. Sequence number 3. It will generate the sequence number like this. Okay. It means very simple. Okay. Very simple. To generate the sequence numbers, okay, we will use the row number. This is called the window functions. This is the first function, which is really, it will help a lot in the project, because even in my projects also, I have used a lot to identify the duplicates. To you see, for example, here I have generated a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, right? It means I have a 1, 2, 3 records. I have a 3 records already, right? If you select this one, okay, remaining all are duplicate, correct? If I select this one, remaining all are duplicate. So using the row number, we can identify the duplicate as well. Okay. It will, this row number really, to achieve the SCD type 1, SCD type 2, it will play very crucial role in the SQL. Okay. Even I was not aware in 2000. I mean, I know the function, how it uses, but we had it in when we were using delete logic, right? Sorry, when we were using Oracle. In Oracle, we have a concept called row number, row ID. Okay. So mainly we were using the row ID to delete the duplicate records. Even that also, it is creating the same unique identifier in the backend. Okay, row ID. But after that, right, when we migrated to Hadoop and Snowflake, at that time, there is no concept of row ID. Okay. Now the alternative approach we had is we had to use only the row number. Okay. So using the row number, we have identified the unique record and we have identified the duplicate record, and we have done a lot using the row number. And in interview also, definitely they will ask, row number. Pakka. Hmm? So now we will see how this row number, what is the row number syntax, okay, and how we can use the row number. That also we will practice now. Okay, this is very, very important, and this topic is very, very interesting also. Okay, see, I'll show you how. Now, here, already we have created table, right? Select star from EMP. Already we have created a table. We have the data here, right? Hmm. But here, the sequence here we know already, but this is just a visualization purpose only. Here we are able to see, but I want a column here. Okay, in this, actually, how many columns are there? One, two, three, four. But I want to see another fifth column also to see here. Okay, so to do that, okay, what I am going to do? Okay, I will use very simple way. Same. I'm just giving a table here. Select star means what? All the columns. After that, I'm giving a comma. Okay. Row number. hmm, Okay. Over. This is the syntax. Okay. Order by EMP number as sequence ID or sequence number. This is alias name from table. Now you see, at the end, after the department, you will get the sequence number. Okay. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, but even if we have a duplicate record also, okay, here you see 129, 129, exactly you have a duplicate, but still it has given a unique number. You see, 1, 7 and 8. It has generated the sequence number. In case if there is any requirement to generate a sequence number, even though if you have a duplicate, then you have to use row number function. Okay. So Anna, you have given here order by. Yes, this is the syntax actually. Okay. Row number, open bracket and close bracket, and space over open bracket, close bracket, and under that you have to give any column. So here I have given employee number, right? I'll give department number. No problem here. DPT. Just it will does the order by. That's it. Okay. Now you see, I'll get the same result. There won't be much difference here. You see, department wise, you will get the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if without giving this, will it work? Means generally it will not work. You see, it says compilation error, window function type row number requires order by in window specification. See, it is given clearly. So I have to use mandatory. This is what syntax they have given. Okay. That is also why, because to identify the duplicate in case if you have. Okay. Otherwise, no, it will not ask. So my employee number is the primary key, right? So I'm using primary key here. Okay, that's it. Apart from that, nothing. Okay. So here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sequence it has given. For even 129 employee number, we have a exact duplicate. Still, it has given a unique, sequence number. So this is how this can be used. Okay, this is one syntax. Now, another syntax for row number is, for me, I have to, here, these are all unique numbers, right? These are all unique numbers, correct? Now, I want to identify each employee, whether do we have any duplicate or unique, to generate the number. It means what? If you are using here employee number to identify whether do I have a unique ID in this table or not, to identify that, we have to use another way to identify. It means, for example, 123, I have only one record, then just give a 1. 124, I have only one, just give a 1. Okay, 125. If you come here, 129 here, right? You have a 2 records, right? Here it will give you 1 and 2, like that. So that you can easily identify where do I have a duplicate record. So to get that, what we need to do is, this is your key column to identify the duplicate or unique, right? It means column wise, record wise uniqueness. So to do that, the same syntax we have copied here, right? Here what we need to do is, we have to use another syntax is partition by. And what partition level you are doing to identify the duplicate? Employee number, EMP number, order by EMP number. Now, if you run this, you see what is the result you will get. Now you see, every record you got the, one, 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 one. Here you see only for 129, you have a duplicate record. So that is the reason what it does, right? It will give you the first record is 1, and the same record found, right? It will give you the 2 sequence. It will generate the sequence. So using that, whether will you able to identify the duplicate record or not? Yes, definitely, right? Wherever you see 1 here, it means there is no duplicate data. Okay. If you see here 2 is, the 129 is your duplicate record. To identify, by using the group by also we can identify, but group by and this window function, we have a different in the result output. Okay, how we can identify the duplicate records? How we can identify the duplicate records? I'll show you. Select EMP number. Okay, EMP number, found star 1. Okay, from group by EMP number having count 1 greater than 1. If you see here, what I'm doing, I'm just giving the same here, having count 1. So here, you see 129, you will get the result. 129, you will get the result. Okay. What? Sorry, group by I haven't given, right? Group by EMP number. Okay. I have to give you EMP number count only group by from 6. When I'm typing any mistake, you need to tell. Okay. It means what I'll understand, right? You are not listening the class. See, only 129, you have a 2 records. But this output, you see, we have a simple record which we got the duplicate. Now, if you are not using this also fine, having count is not needed. Okay, you can exclude this. So using that also, group by department, if you select here, right? Okay, you will get the result of, like this. 128, 11111, 129, You have a two records. See, 129 you have a two records means what? You have a duplicate record. Count it is showing, two records. Like this, generally to identify the data, whether do I have any duplicate or not, what we will use? We will use the uh, aggregate function. Okay. And first of all, we will use the aggregate function to identify whether do I have a duplicate record or not, because it is a very simple syntax, right? And after that, if I want to know who is the partner, who is the name of that guy, what is the product, then I will use this row number generally. Okay. And otherwise, directly I'll put a where condition of this table, like simple. I know now what column, what employee ID is having the duplicate, right? Now I'll use the same EMP number where EMP number equal to EMP number equal to 129. I'll use like this to see what data I have. Okay, then I'll come to know, okay, this is Venkat is having a duplicate. Okay, then. So something like that we will conclude. Okay, okay, this is the data which we have a duplicate. And to take the next action item is we have to delete one record because it is a duplicate record, right? So, for example, maybe I'll take that example later. Let me close this one. So to do that, right? I mean, generally, we to identify the duplicate whether you have or not. So you have to use this kind of a queries to identify. Okay. And no, Anna, there are many records. How do I know whether my table is having the duplicate record or not? Then use this after the group by use this. Okay, aggregate level filter condition. This is, it is kind of a where clause. Okay, this is a raw level, a record, raw level filter condition where. Okay, but this having is aggregate level filter condition. If you see here, we got the aggregate now, right? If you use select employee number count from EMP, group by EMP number till here, we are good, right? Because already we got the data. I mean, each record wise it has given the how many records counts are there. Now to get this only to get this particular record, what I have to do? Having count 1 greater than 1. Greater than 1 means from this result it will give you the this particular record greater than 1. If you are using greater than or equal to 1 means you will get all the data again. Okay, but you want to identify the duplicate record, right? So that, okay, you can use having count of greater than 1, so that you will get only one particular record. Okay, like this. Now using this, can't I get the duplicate record? Yes, I can use, I can get that also. Okay, already exactly only one record I'll get it from using the window function. Here this window function, it is give you the lower granularity data. Okay, this aggregate function will give you the higher level data. This one just it will give you the employee details, that's it, employee number. But here window function, it will give you the each and every record with the duplicate record. Okay, that is the advantage we have in the this window function. Now you see I'm executing this and I got the data here, right? Okay, now you see here, this is the duplicate record where I have, correct, only one record I have. So now to get that, what I have to do? So this is the data you are getting the result, right? On top of that, I'll write a one more query. How I'll write a one more query? You just see now. Select star from open bracket, right? And come down, close this bracket. So you see, this is the actual query. On top of that, what I have done, I have selected the select star from and open bracket and close bracket. I have given a inside this a select statement. It means this is my subquery now. This is my subquery. Once this is executed, then again the outer query will run and pull the data. Now what I am doing now, where this column I am using now, okay, to filter the data greater than 1. Okay. Now here having count greater than 1 I have given, right? So I got only employee number which is having the duplicate, and the count also it has shown that 2 records. Now here using this greater than, I'll get exactly duplicate record, only one line. Okay, you see. You see, only one line which is having the duplicate. This is the advantages of window function. Like that we can. Okay. So this is how one is to identify, to get only particular entire data sequence ID, then use the above the syntax. Or in case if you want employee wise or department wise sequence number, then use the partition by. So now for example, I have that data here, right? Okay, now you see here. Under this, for example here, let me do this sort by, order by DPT number. I'm using the DPT number to get the order. Now here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 departments I have, right? And here 20, I have only 3 and 32. Now department wise, I need a sequence number. Department wise, I need a sequence number. To get that, what I have to do? Department wise, to get the sequence number means for 10, 1, 10 2, 10 3, 10 4, 10 5, something. Total 5 we have, right? Again, if 20 comes, right? Again, it starts from 1. 21, 22, 23. Again, 30 came, right? Then 31, 32. Something like that. I need the syntax. I mean, I need the result like that. So to get that department wise the sequence number, to identify that, what you have to do here, simple, you need to remember this. Okay, this person is asking department wise. To get the department wise, what I have to do? I have to use partition by. Okay, then use the partition by column and give the department number. Either you give a employee number or a department number, no problem here. It is in order by. Okay, not an issue. Now you see, I'll execute this one. Inside query. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And 21, 2, 3, right? Again 30. So 10, oh sorry, 31, 32. So like this, it will generate the sequence number. So for example, understand like this, okay? This is your key column. In this key column, if 10 is only one single record is unique, remaining all are will be duplicate, right? In case if you think like this, okay? Department 10, okay, it is your primary key column. Assume like this. And you have how many duplicates? 4 duplicates, 1 unique. Total 5 records. And here also you have a same, right? If I run this, you will get only 1 record each department wise. You see? No, sorry. Except unique record, you will get from the 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 2, 3 and 2 record. You will get like this. To identify the duplicate record. You see? See? 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 and 3, 2. Right? Something like this, you will get the result. If you want to get only unique records, then equal to 1. Just give a equal to 1. Then you will get only 3 records. Each department wise, you will get only 3 records. You see? This is how you will get the record. So this is very, very important. Row number, it will play crucial role in the sequence. Okay. Why? Because by using this only, we are handling the SCDs. Okay. In data warehousing concept, SCD is, very, very important to make the SCD type 1, type 2, there are some concepts are there. Okay. So to store the data, we use row number function. Okay. So one is entire data. If you want to generate the sequence number, whether do we have a duplicate or it does not matter. If you want to get only sequence number, yes, use this one. And if you want a department wise or column wise sequence number, use this one, so that it will give you the exact output. Or in simplest way to identify the duplicate record, just use the group by function. Okay, this is how it will work with having. Okay, so one thing is you need to remember where clause is used for raw data filtration, and having is used after group by, means aggregate level filtration. Okay, this will be used. And only one thing what you need to know is, okay, you have to search in Google is clauses, which clause execute first and after that. Okay, we have a select where order by, group by, having, right? In this, right, which sequence order these clauses executes if we are using. Okay, that is very important to know. And this is one thing, okay, to get the sequence of sequence number for the given record. Okay, this will give you the total entire sequence number. This will give you the column wise sequence number depending on what column you are using. Okay, generally whatever we are using, it should have a some concept to use this aggregate window function. Okay, but to identify the duplicate records, unique records, it is very useful. See, if you are giving a equal to 1 means you will get all the unique records. How you will get all the unique records means, now if you see here, in my table, this employee number is the unique record, right? If I'm using unique, if this one. So if I'm using employee number, so that I'll get the employee number. Okay, whether do we have a duplicate or unique. Now you see here, if I run this, you will not get another 129. You see, only unique data you got the result. So this data actually we need it, right, to avoid the duplicate. Maybe I don't know what reason we are getting the duplicate data, but to identify the duplicate data, this is the primary key column. Okay, employee number, and then using this. In if you have a customer table, customer ID is the primary key, and if you have a branch table, branch ID is your unique table. You have a sales table, then sales transaction ID is your unique transaction. Okay, something like that. For each table, you will have a one key column. Okay, unique key column. So using this row number, it will play very crucial role in the SQL. Okay, so this is the syntax. And if you want to give multiple combinations, yes, you can give a multiple combinations. It does not matter. I'm just giving one column, right? You give a one more column here also, not an issue. E name. Okay. Do I need to give here a name also ordered by? No, not required. Okay. But the combination, whatever you have given, right? This combination level, it will check whether do I have a record, duplicate record or not. Even still, this 129 is having the same record, right? So if you see here, okay. So 129 has given a same 1212. Why? Because it has this combination also, it is same. Now, for example, now what I'll do for 129. Oh, where is the other records? Hmm? Okay. Now I'm inserting one more record here. Insert into EMP values 129. Hmm? Now I'll give the name is different. Okay. ABC hmm? To 5000 dot 30 and department also for 129, 30 rate, that I'll give. I'll insert this data. Okay, data inserted. Now if I run this, okay, if I run this, you see for 129, let me put order by, okay, order by EMP number. I'm running inner query, okay, inner query. If you see here 129, 2 we have, right? Okay, here you see it has given a, it has given 1 here. For this 129, it has given 1. But here for 129 Venkat, it has given 1, and 129 Venkat, it has given 2. For example, if you are excluding e name, okay, now it will just check only at a 129 employee number level. At that time, you can see here 1, 2, 3. Okay, something like that you can see the result. You see 1, 1, see 2, 3, right? If you are using combination of e name, then what it does, it will check the combination of these two. It means Venkat, sorry, 129 Venkat, 129 Venkat. It means first one it will give you the 1, and for the 129 Venkat it will give you the 2. But the name got changed, right? 129 we have, but you have used in the partition by 2 columns. It will check the 2 column level, and it will give you the, again it will give you the from the first. I mean, it will start the sequence number from the first. You see, here 129 ABC, you will have a new sequence number. Okay, this is how it will work. Now, if you run this, you will get 129 as well. Okay, here. Why we got the 129 and Venkat and ABC? Because this combination you have used, right? So it has given the output. Okay, like this window function is very, very useful. Okay, and tomorrow we will discuss, okay, rank and dense rank. This rank and dense rank also, it will give you the very, very good output. For example, I'll give you the one example. For example, uh, Madhusudan and Vasu, okay, they got the same, marks in the for intermediate or any exam, entrance exam. If they get the same marks, will they get same rank or a different rank? Anyone? Anyone? Please.
Different rank.
Hmm?
Different
Same
rank.
rank అన్న.
Different rank.
If, for example, you got the out of 150, you got the 100. And Madhusudan also got the 100. Then what rank you will get? Same rank or different rank?
By
Different
using
rank.
rank, you get same
How
rank.
will you get
By
different
using
rank?
dense rank,
Just tell me. Because you guys are got the same marks, right? If you are getting the same mark, how can I differentiate for you? Uh, I'll explain it. Let me stop no recording session. Okay, stop.